Listen
3000.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? You are listening to Listen 3000. This is a podcast where we talk about all things Marvel on top of movies in general, film, music, just anything that I guess culturally people are into at the time if you are into some cool things. So my name is Cesar. I'm a part of a music group called Forever and 7 Minutes to Forever, gang, if y'all know. And this is...
My name is ZENN. I'm a producer. I'm also part of 7 Minutes to LA and part of 7 Minutes to Forever. And we're here to talk to you about cool stuff. You know what I mean?
You know the vibes. Yeah. So
this is episode 1, by the way. And you know, we was like, yo, we talk about a lot of this stuff anyway. So it was like, yo, why don't we just make some content? You know what I mean? Start putting it out there for the people. Let's start dialogue, conversations.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Especially because we know a lot of people are into the same things that we're into. We're not the only ones in our own little corner. So we might as well get everyone in on the conversation. Or
for sure.
Get in on the conversation as well with everyone else.
Definitely.
But yeah, so let's start it off. It's obviously a new year, and there are a lot of things that's been anticipated, from film to music, all things. So yeah, Zen, do you want to say any movies that you're excited to see?
Yeah, this year is supposed to be crazy with movies, and it's really too many to name, to be honest. But off top, the first one I could think of that I'm like super duper hyped to see is Doctor Strange 2.
Facts.
You know, the hype around that, just coming off of Spider-Man No Way Home, is so like crazy that it's just like, yo, like, I don't even know if it'll be able to live up to the hype, but I'm here for it. You know what I mean?
Really? You think just because of how much is being talked about? Dan, that might be a good point. Doctor Strange 2, I think, will live up to the hype, only because we still don't know really shit about the movie. Like,
that's facts.
You hear leaks and certain rumors and things like that, and we hear parts of what potentially or will go on in the movie, but I don't think it's given us. It's almost like Spider-Man No Way Home. Like, we heard a bunch of leaks from the movie before,
right?
But nothing still gave you the entire plot of what's going on in the movie. Like the aspect of Peter making the decision, having to make the decision about, like, bringing them back home or fixing them for, you know what I mean? Like, we didn't get all of the details that made the plot really what it was.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, like, I feel like with Doctor Strange, the only thing that we've been hearing is cameos, and we don't know which ones are in them.
Nah, that's true.
And we hear is more.
I just feel like, I don't know, people imagine, because this is what happened with No Way Home, people imagination started running crazy. I mean, it's Marvel people, fans of Marvel.
Yeah, true.
We anticipating something, your imagination going to run wild on what we going to get. And then those rumors don't help. They start dropping things in there.
Yeah,
we about to get the X-Men. We about to get so-and-so. We about to get this guy, that girl. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, yo, I don't know, but I'm excited to see it because the trailer was stupid. And
now you're right.
I'm just hyped for that. I'm hyped for that.
That's a good point. Yeah, I'm hyped for that too.
Yeah.
Mine, I have to say Batman.
Okay. I'm with you on that one.
It just really looks like the closest thing in tone, at least, that we've seen since Dark Knight, from really anything, but obviously DC things in general. They really don't perfect the dark thing. They haven't perfected it well. I'm sorry, since that time, and like the fact that it's not R-rated and the way that it looks, I'm like, all right, this looks.
See, I seen people talking about the R-rated thing with that, and
I don't think it matters too much.
It don't. And my only thing with that is, there's never been an R-rated Batman.
That's what I'm saying. So
why would this one be R-rated?
Yeah, just because he looks a little scarier.
Just because it's gonna be darker.
Yeah.
We never got an R-rated Batman, and I don't think we probably ever will. But
we'll never say never. There.
Yeah,
you never know.
But I'm just saying.
But no, I'm with you.
At the end of the day, they are trying to sell this thing to kids.
Not
as dark. No, as dark as it gets. Nah.
But no, I'm with you.
Like,
they're not trying to sell the kids. They're trying to let more than just adults see it. Though.
Exactly.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Because it is Batman. Like, everybody knows Batman. It's like Spider-Man. Everybody knows those characters. The
way he talk, let alone you can't. Children should be hearing, "Hey, I'm Batman." That's a lot going on. You know what I mean? It's aggressive. Like, you don't really want that. Yeah. But nah, for sure, that movie just looks tone-wise so perfect to what the character really is. I feel like Robert Pattinson's about to murder that John, at least by the trailers. It looks like he just literally is Batman. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it didn't give me the oh, I'm not sure if he can. Like, you saw the trailer, and it didn't even matter who it was. I was like, oh, this is exactly what we've been waiting for. You know what I mean? And the cast is obviously phenomenal. So yeah, I'm excited for that, for sure.
Nah, same here. I'm trying to think what else I've been looking forward to, man. It's so many, bro.
Yeah, it's too many actually.
It's so many. Probably. Damn. Aquaman.
What?
I'm gonna throw Aquaman in
By the way,
there.
I'm excited to see Aquaman.
I'm gonna throw that in there.
Whoa, that's the one you're thinking.
I'm gonna throw that in there.
I like that.
Just
I'm intrigued to hear why though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the first movie was good. I'm just interested to see where they take it because, you know, DC got a lot of wild stuff going on right now.
Yeah.
Good and bad. Like, we don't know what's going on.
Right.
So I'm just curious to see how Aquaman is impacted by everything that happens in The Flash. If it is going to be impacted by anything that happens in The Flash.
That's a good point.
Which is another movie I'm waiting to see as well. So, yeah, I'm just throwing Aquaman. That's a wild card.
He really got me thinking because I almost forgot that movie was coming out. Not in a bad way. It's just we've heard, like you said, so many things are happening with everything in DC right now that like we don't know anything about the movie really besides
That's
that
true.
Black Manta is coming back.
Right.
So it's just like I completely forgot that was even going on. But that's a really good one. My last one I'll say. There's way too many movies, man. You said The Flash too. Like, what other Marvel movie is coming out this year?
Thor,
I
Love and
forget
Thunder?
Now. Yeah, that's
Black Panther 2.
Oh, it's too many.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to.
I'm sure it's another one or two.
Both of those I might be equal in excitement for, but I will say Thor just because of the potential of the cast being so ridiculous, like on like Christian Bale being the villain, which I don't really think we've seen him in a villain.
Not a traditional villain.
You know, not a traditional villain role, not
Yeah.
at all. And the fact that he's with Marvel now and this level of movie making, yeah, it's about to be next level. On top of that, I heard a rumor that this is not the last time that we're gonna see Thor as Thor, like Chris Hemsworth as
Yeah.
Thor. So I'm like,
Chris Hemsworth, I remember him saying, like, yo, he down to play Thor as long as they want him to play
true,
Thor.
but a lot of them say that, and that don't happen. He the only one who got a fourth movie.
He's the only one I believe. I believe when he says that.
Feel
Because,
that.
like, no disrespect to Chris Hemsworth, but you don't really see him in much
And
outside
much other
of that.
things. I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, so that's like
Thor
gotcha.
is a consistent...
Yeah. Everything.
You know what I mean?
know
And I'm
exactly
sure,
what you're
like,
saying.
at this
Yeah.
point, he has some creative control on how the character... You know what I mean? Like,
True, exactly.
A lot of them-
especially for what I said, because he's the only time someone's getting a fourth. Besides Spider-Man now, but
Right.
like we already knew that was happening.
a lot of those actors, when they play in a role for so long, they get creative control over how some of the movies go, at least some input, you know what I mean, on where they think the character would end up. You know what I mean? So I feel like you giving actors are essentially artists. You're giving artists, some type of creative input. Of course, he's going to want to keep
That's a
going.
good
You know what I
point.
mean? Like,
especially with Taika Waititi.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like them as a duo is just gonna make. They might keep them for a long time.
For sure.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't
But
you?
on top of having Natalie Portman become Thor, like that's a very big thing. So
Right.
yeah, I'm excited for that joint. And the Guardians being in it. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
But all right, so let's not stay in movies for right now. Maybe let's talk about the music that's coming out this year.
Okay.
We don't really know confirmed dates or titles of a lot of things, but we know people that were always being talked about towards the end of last year to come out. And the number one for me is obviously Kendrick. It's just like, I've really even... When's the last time we heard him? 3 years ago? 4 years ago?
As a solo artist, yeah.
Whoa, now you're scaring me. What collab album?
Well, not collab album,
okay.
but he was heavy on Baby King.
No, you're right,
project,
100%, 100%.
So like,
yeah.
you can consider that.
Oh, well, no, you might have also been right for the other reason because of the Black Panther album too, which is basically a collab album. It's a Kendrick album, but that's basically a collab album.
Yeah.
But yes, and that's just been a couple years ago. So for me, Kendrick's the type of person that can come out and do almost any genre of music as a rapper, like, or any style of music, I would say.
Yeah.
So like, we really have no idea what is coming from him, and every time he does something, it like stops the world. It's almost like the same impact as like Beyonce. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like
he's one of those like top tier, high caliber artists.
100%. Like he can do anything whenever, and because you know it's going to be high quality. He's like HBO.
Right. Yeah.
Like nah. Like it's really it's probably going to be so next level, especially with everything going on in the world and stuff right now. So like yeah, I'm excited for that.
Okay.
Yeah. How about you?
I'm gonna name an artist that I'm excited for.
cool.
Brent Faiyaz.
Ah,
I'm excited for his next project.
one.
He's been teasing it a bit here and there, so I'm like,
Right, I
when
thought
he
it was already
finally
gonna drop.
yeah,
True.
because when he dropped the single, I thought it was gonna be an album.
Yeah, me
and it
too.
was just
Yeah,
single,
Velvet,
so it's like,
didn't he?
all right. And I
remember
like it.
people
It's a little
talking
different for
about
him,
that.
like a little different tempo for him. So I'm like, yeah, I definitely want to see what he comes with.
That's a good one.
To me, he's one of those artists that I know spends a lot of time thinking about how the music is gonna come out, how the music is gonna sound, his presentation, his delivery of it,
No, facts.
and like visuals, like you know what I mean. He's super into that, and I love those kind of artists. So
True.
I'm definitely waiting for what he comes with next.
Oh, that's a great one. Wow, that's I wouldn't have thought of Brent. That's great.
Yeah.
My second one. I am really excited to see honestly what Kanye's gonna do again. I don't know for getting that this year because that man just will do whatever he wants. We all know that. But from what I heard, he's already dropping something this Friday. I don't think it's an album.
Wow.
But I heard he dropped music this Friday. So
All right.
we'll see. That might not be true.
Yeah.
Also, this Friday at the time would be what date is this?
I don't even know.
Let me see real quick. It would be the 14th. So we'll see. Maybe not. But either way, I feel like if he is staying or not, but if he is staying in this world that he created sonically with Donda, and on top of him never really doing specific sequels besides obvious the college trilogy in such a specific way by calling it Donda 2, like I just think that he is going to like evolve that into something that maybe even create its own genre in itself, because I don't really know anybody making something that sounds like Donda or
Nah,
has
that's
before.
facts.
You know what I mean? Specifically like that. So doing that and keeping it really modern, like I just heard he's putting Moneybagg Yo on it. Like so it's like
I didn't even hear that.
do you really see it?
That's
Yeah, bro.
crazy.
So it's just like
That's interesting.
right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's a couple things that I wouldn't expect from him to even what he did with Donda. So for him to improve on that and do a sequel, it's like, oh, a lot of things going on. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely excited for those two.
I'm trying to think who else I'm excited for, man. Damn, I just had it in my head. Man. Frank.
It's a lot of people.
I know, bro. Dang, I really just had it. Cudi. Yes.
Damn,
I'm
that's
excited
a great
because
one.
Cudi's supposed to be dropping a lot of music this year.
lot,
That's what he was saying.
And movies.
Yeah,
he going
he's
crazy.
I don't know if you heard, but he has like an animated film dropping with Netflix that he's also scoring the whole
I didn't
album
know it was
for.
animated. Wow, that's fire. I do know about
and
the
he's
Netflix
doing
one.
it with what's his name, Kenya Barris. They did Blackish.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
fire.
So
damn, that should be good.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
definitely excited for new Cudi music.
Yeah, that's
he's
great.
been on a roll. Like the acting's been going crazy,
Yeah,
and
never
now
lied.
he's like
You never lied.
he's getting back into the music. So I feel like he's
Yeah.
leveling up all across the board.
Nah,
So
for
like,
real.
I'm excited
happy
for
for
what we're getting
boy.
this
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
Definitely.
He finally getting his like his praise, not even in the way that you would think that he would have when we first heard about Cudi. You know what I mean? It's like in such a bigger and different way.
And he went through so much. I feel like this.
Yeah,
I'm
you know
just
what I
happy
mean?
that he's able to still be here
and get his flowers
and give his
still
flowers
be
while
going
he's
like
still
yeah,
here, you know what I mean?
And it's not even just his flowers. Like he's getting better. Like in the grand
Yeah.
scheme of everyone seeing
For
him.
sure,
You know what I
for
mean?
sure. He definitely
So,
getting better as an actor.
for sure.
He's
for
leveling
sure.
up as an actor,
Like,
and
he was
I'm
great
just
in
excited
Donda.
for the music. The Last Man on the Moon was crazy, so
Facts.
I'm hyped for what's coming next for Cudi.
Yeah, that's a good one, man.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Well, while we're still on music for now, let's maybe talk about the two main albums that recently dropped. It was the Weeknd and Gunna. First, I'll go on the Weeknd. Damn, man, that shit was so good. All right, but like,
Yeah.
all right, for me personally, like, I'm not someone that was always like the biggest fan of the Weeknd. I'm obviously someone that is aware of how talented he is, and his music is very good. I'm just not someone who always. I think I missed the wave growing up when, like, you know, there's just always like eras when a certain person comes out that if you miss that thing from them, you don't get the same effect from something else. So it's like if someone never saw all the X-Men movies but then saw Logan, you know, like that it wouldn't hit the same way as someone who literally saw all the entire things that made this what this was already, you know? So for me, hearing this album now so late in his career, it's just like, damn, like this is one of my favorite albums from him by far. And I just think it's so cohesive and like in a specific pocket. Like he didn't even tell us it was like an 80s style album, and it feels like it is one. While it's still feeling like the future. And like the way he has Jim Carrey just narrating it, it just makes the entire thing.
To me, it's like
such an experience.
The way he put together this album. You kind of have to keep listening to the album, like, which is crazy in this day and age. Like, that's such an extreme feat for me. Like, he gets points just for that
you ain't
alone.
Never lying.
And then the fact that it's really good. You know what I mean? I feel like the things he did on After Hours, he kind of took that and leaned into it even more. This
emphasized
time.
on it too.
Yeah. So like, I feel like that made this project really dope. Like he committed to the 80s vibes, and like he just stayed in that pocket throughout the whole project. And I feel like he's getting better as a songwriter. Like the hooks on these projects is crazy. Like Sacrifice, like
don't even get me
Out of Time. Is there
I feel
someone
like
else?
I could listen to Sacrifice 7 times a day, every day of my life, and it wouldn't bother me.
Nah, same. It's a great, bro. Once it starts, you gotta let it go.
Yeah,
like, you gotta let it keep going.
To be honest, like that's the only song that it's like I can nonstop listen to that like I'm listening to the entire album. Besides that, I gotta hear the whole thing through. Yeah, like that's a great album. But yeah, so great for The Weeknd. He killed that. Anyway, for Gunna though, I know you didn't listen to it. You didn't get a chance to listen to the entirety of it.
Yeah.
But for me, I think I got listen to it 2 times or maybe like 1.5 times, and I really enjoy it. I like that the first couple songs through, it almost came off like a mixtape version. Maybe I think it is a sequel to a mixtape, right?
Yeah,
cool.
Drip Drum.
Which makes sense.
Is it Drip Season? Drip Season 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like, and that's a mixtape series, right? Yeah. So like, and it felt that way in the first couple songs, like the way that he was on it. It was almost like still melodic, but it was like less auto-tune and less effect. Like, and it was like almost like he was like really rapping type. For Gun, you know what I mean? And yeah, and then it's like slowly went into his melodic songs. Like it was really dope. I didn't really know what to expect from him this time, so it was cool to see that he had a couple more layers than I didn't always see before from him. So that was cool.
All right. As far as Gunna album goes, I didn't hear the whole thing, so I don't know. I'm probably gonna save my take on it until I hear the whole joint.
Cool,
you
no,
know
that's
what I mean?
fair. That's
But the
fair.
singles is crazy. Pushing P is crazy.
Facts.
I still don't know what that means, but
Stop. People were talking about that on Twitter too. They were like, "This is fire," but what are they talking about?
I don't know if he knows what it means. I'm gonna keep it a bean with
They
you.
said every time he said it, he like mumbling about it. I feel bad.
Did you see the video
Of the kid?
No. So Doug engineer Alex Toomey.
Oh yes.
They said something about Alex Pusha P or whatever.
Yes.
And he was like, Alex, I MP or whatever.
Oh no.
And then he posted a clip of Doug talking about him. Like, yeah, Alex Toomey, yeah, he Pusha P.
Okay. You made me more lost on the word by saying
like,
that
bro,
just
I have
now.
no
Okay.
clue. And then Gunna just walks in the room like, yeah.
I saw him trying to break it down in like a jeweler, and I was like, I don't think anyone knows what you're talking about, friend.
Right.
You should keep going.
So yeah, that's that.
Nice review on the Gunna album.
Yeah,
talking
you
about
know.
Pusha P, yes.
Yeah. But nah, so recently online, people were talking about a potential Jay-Z versus and who would beat him
Facts.
in a versus battle.
Facts.
What do you think about that?
That's hard to say because obviously, like, that man has too many hits. It's not just songs that a lot of people know, like songs that the world knows for a long time type of thing.
Yeah.
On top of cult classics, you know what I mean? So like, I genuinely think the only person that potentially could actually beat him and not just like put up a good fight is Kanye, and that's honestly only because of songs and production. That's 2 ways he can go. He can play some Jay-Z songs. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's the only one that I think is like, all right, I don't really know who would win that battle. You know what I mean? But otherwise, I mean, like, Wayne could do it. I just don't think it's enough.
See, somebody was trying to make the point on Wayne.
Yeah.
Somebody was trying to make the point with Wayne how a lot of his best songs are freestyles. And
That's not fair, though. Because he has some really big hit records that were hit.
He does. But I feel like, I don't know.
Again, I don't think he would still beat Jay.
Nah,
but
I definitely don't
he
think
can
he
put
would
up what
beat
is it? It's
Jay.
not 20, right? Wayne can put up a good almost 10, if not 10.
For sure.
Like Jay just does have way more years on it. You know what I mean? That's all.
Now I seen a lot of people who were saying like older artists like Busta Rhymes, LL Cool J.
Yeah, facts.
And I'm not mad at those 6 because they have those 2 in particular have the catalog to go against a Jay-Z as far as longevity goes. Like they got a lot of Bust got a lot of hits, bro. When you break it down,
no.
he
Busta,
does.
yes.
LL as well.
Not
he
not
do,
as
bro.
he does.
He does.
We can do this if
bro.
you want
He
to.
got hits in the 80s. He got hits in the 90s.
I know,
and he got hits in the early 2000s.
But bro, you need 20.
I feel like he probably got that.
Zen. This makes it sound like I'm
Now,
hating on LL. I love LL.
Now, I'm not saying he'll beat Jay-Z.
Okay,
All
so
I'm
what are you
saying
saying?
is
What are you saying?
He could stand in the ring with him. Now,
More than a Wayne or a Drake could?
his longevity, bro, his
Longevity
career
matters, but
his career
here's
spans
where, because I was talking to
2
this about my
decades,
dad,
bro.
with my
2,
dad
3
the other day.
decades.
Now I'm with you. I was talking about the same exact topic with my dad the other day, and he was just saying how it was the same thing that you were saying. Like, all right, longevity will make a lot more people be like, think that you have a lot more songs, but like that's certain eras. Like if the crowd isn't based on, you know what I mean? Like if the crowd is more around our generation, like Drake is a way better chance to win than Busta.
Nah, the crowd definitely matters.
You know what I'm saying?
The crowd definitely matters.
And like Busta definitely got a lot of hits to do it, but LL specifically, like,
bro, I'm telling you. Now the crowd, like again, the crowd matters. So it depends where they doing that at.
Yeah,
if it's a bunch of young people watching it, they not gonna get.
To be honest, that's the
half
same
of
thing with the Wayne John. Because if you're in this, if it's a southern, if people remember, it's like a real show, right?
Yeah.
So if they do that shit in the South anywhere,
because I feel like those hits,
like,
those hits do gotta transcend your,
Yeah, for sure.
it gotta transcend your region.
Yep.
And
No, you're right.
But I feel like that's I don't think Jay-Z will ever do this. So
neither do I. He
know.
just messing with the idea. I think.
yeah,
he
but
not gonna
it's
do that.
just dope to be able to think about it from a
Facts.
hypothetical perspective.
But if we
you know what I mean?
could get the Jay-Z and Kanye one, that'd be the greatest thing ever. Especially with the people they bring out and shit. That would go next.
Nah, facts.
Another level.
That's facts. Let Kanye produce the visuals too.
That's what I'm saying.
Cause he'll
Stop, that joint would
don't
be
tempt
like-
Kanye with the production.
Oh my God! But then we won't get it till 2048.
But it'll
it's
look
fine.
amazing.
It will look incredible though. No, I'm with you. But yeah. But speaking of Jay-Z, someone that is obviously I guess in the same realm as Jay-Z or has had history with Nas
Right.
and the Hit Boy albums that they keep dropping. I don't know if all of them are albums. Are all of them albums?
Yeah.
Damn, them
Yeah,
shits-
they
is
got
three of them
about
now?
3 right now. They got King Disease 1, King Disease 2, now
And then
Magic.
Magic, yeah, Magic honestly might be my favorite one. I love all of them.
Yeah, no,
But,
I definitely think Magic is crazy.
yeah,
Production wise, he went in a different
nuts.
space.
It's almost like on there. I remember he was saying they're like the new Gangstar and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, bro, for real, this is the best little duo, John, for a producer rapper, like that combo that I've seen in a long time. To be honest,
right.
I don't even know if anybody still specifically just has one person anymore. You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But speaking of that, on some random, just random thought thing. If you had a dream collab, if it's with a producer and one artist, if it's with 2 artists by themselves, a supergroup joint, any format, what would be your dream collab artist? Project, sorry.
All right, and this one might not be the craziest, John, because I honestly believe it could possibly happen.
Okay.
But I'm thinking Tyler, the Creator, and Pharrell.
Oh, that's amazing.
Like,
Fuck, we ever that. Wait, but bro,
on
didn't Pharrell
production
produce one of these
and
joints?
not the full album.
Oh no.
And I mean on production and as an artist.
Right. Oh my God.
Like, let them make songs together. You know what I
Stop.
mean? Like Pharrell singing and shit, and
Oh
you
my
know what I
God.
mean? Like that could be
That
because
sound-
their styles are so similar already. Like,
Bro, yeah, Tyler's like partially based off of Pharrell. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like, damn, I never would have thought about that, bro. That's a great John.
Yeah.
That could happen one day. You're right.
I definitely can believe
You're right.
that. I believe that could possibly happen.
That makes me sad though, because I feel like every time Pharrell say he gonna produce a John for somebody, he does it sometimes, but the other times that just don't never work out, and I need them.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a great one. Me is probably super left field from that. I would probably want something like, I don't even know, bro. Like, obviously, don't kill me, people, but this is musically. Like Travis, Maybe because I feel like we never had. Remember the era where Trav and Thug were just making every ridiculous thing together?
Yeah.
I feel like if you
Trav and Thug?
yes, but if you put them together and fucking like make them live together for like a year, you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
like
that
make
could've
them
been
really
low key, bro.
But
I
I was
would've
gonna say
wanted that.
I was gonna say executive produced by Ye though.
Ooh.
Because we still never got all the Thug songs we got with Ye. Because
Right.
Thug said he got like 100. Couple songs
I believe
together.
it. The way Thug work,
that's
hell
what I'm
yeah.
saying. So like that energy with them together, it really in their pocket is, I don't know. That'd be the craziest thing
I'm not mad
ever.
at that at all.
And the sad part is, could happen. It's just I don't think the conversation of being like, oh, let's do this, and also let's have it. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's gonna.
Cause bro, I feel like Trav could focus Thug.
That's what I'm saying.
Thug just needs some focusing sometimes.
Yes.
I feel like he just be all over the place sometimes.
That's all it is.
And like
that's
okay.
But like
no, that's
do
fine.
it
But
in
like imagine a focused Thug.
a controlled way. Oh my
Yeah, like
God,
craziness
bro.
in a controlled setting. You know what I mean? Like that could be fire.
It's scary to be honest. It might be one of the coolest albums we ever heard. But yeah, that's definitely mine. But yeah, so we're gonna take a super left turn and go into some nerd gang shit. You know what I mean?
Some Marvel stuff.
Yeah, some Marvel.
Because you know that's what we here to do.
You know what we're here for.
You know what I mean?
And yeah, so I guess the biggest thing that people have been talking about recently is No Way Home. That's been the biggest Marvel thing probably in a while, even though they've been going crazy the last couple of years anyway. But yeah, obviously we all love the movie. Like that,
yeah,
it's impeccable. I did have a random question though. Do you think that Tom Holland has the worst life out of all the Peters, or no?
Oh, that's a great question. Does Tom Holland have the worst life out of all the Peters?
Yeah.
All right.
Like me.
I have one thing I'm gonna say. We don't know all of his life yet. And when I say that, I mean like we don't know anything that happened to him pre
right.
Homecoming.
That's true. No, pre-Civil War.
Yeah, pre-Civil War.
Yeah,
like
but I get what
we
you're
don't even
saying.
know
Yeah.
all we know is he got the spider bite and he became Spider-Man, but like we don't know how he became Spider-Man. We don't know if there was Uncle Ben because he don't really reference him.
Yes, they do.
They did on What If, but
no.
And I also thought about this too.
You still missing.
Oh, all right, hold on. Let me all right, hold on. Real quick.
They reference in Homecoming.
Did they?
He has a suitcase. That was Uncle Ben's suitcase.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then what?
And he
I just feel like he don't really care about him. I don't know. I just feel like he don't.
I do understand.
I feel like he don't care about.
Yeah.
Like, bro, even when they show Aunt May at the end of No Way Home, the grave site, I was looking for Uncle Ben's grave next to her.
Oh,
and they ain't even do that.
Nah,
or at least they just didn't show it, and that would have been a cool thing to show.
Cause she got happy. She was happy.
That's wild. So. I really feel like he didn't care about him.
I do feel
so
you.
Like,
they try to make a point on purpose to like separate his story a little bit from the other stories while still keeping it the same, like the accuracy of the comic shit. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, they barely reference him, but they reference him on purpose so you know that he did have it. But like, I think this is the point that you made is really good because I think that's why they're making an animated show.
Right.
For what's it called? Spider-Man freshman year.
Freshman year, yeah.
Which should be cool because of that. But I don't know. I feel like it wasn't so far. It wasn't like there was years of him being Spider-Man. Like literally, boy just became Spider-Man.
Okay.
Like last couple months, they said.
Really?
So,
Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
All right.
So it's like.
But anyway, back to the question. Back to the question that we said. Who had the worst life as Peter? I want to say maybe Toby.
Give it to me. Why?
Maybe Toby.
I might maybe.
He just like, I don't know, bro. He just wasn't the coolest person. He got bullied in school. He could never like keep Mary Jane. Like she always was like flip floppy, and you know, once he got Green Goblin, he just terrorized his life.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, all the villains terrorized his life, but it felt like Green Goblin had like then his best friend tried to kill him.
Yeah.
And he wound up killing him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, I want to, because I might agree with you. I'm going to play devil's advocate on one thing. We did peep that at the end of not at the end of No Way Home, but in there, he mentioned how he's like happy with MJ and they got married and shit. And
I mean, but that took time.
I guess, but this nigga Tom is not getting that. So I don't know.
We don't know.
I mean, I guess he's still a teenager.
Young, like, you know.
Yeah, not saying like, you know, forcing marriage on this man's life, but like, I don't know. There might not be any happy ending for the MCU, Peter. Like, at all. You think so?
Yeah.
What happy ending is he gonna have? It looks like there's all death and destruction at this point.
He'll find new friends.
Will he?
I'm sure he will.
You don't think he's gonna have trust issues and not really make friends because he realized that? From
What he need to do. This is my suggestion for him. Get some superhero friends,
bro. They can't see they can't know his identity anymore.
Why not? He don't have. Hold up. Nah, bro. Hold up. They can know his identity now because he got nothing to lose.
ZENN, this sounds.
He don't have no family. Like I would be showing my identity.
That be harder to trust? The man just graduated high school. Like, wouldn't that be hard for him to figure out this time in his life? He gonna get played by Black Cat, and
that's gonna be fire. I can't wait.
It's gonna be fire. She gonna have this man twisted like a biscuit. Nah. He gonna be messed up.
All right. Speaking of that, where do you think is gonna go in the next movie?
True. Good point.
Spider-Man 4.
I do think, like we just said, I think they're gonna bring in Black Cat for sure.
I got an idea too. I really think that he's gonna go to college and watch one of his roommates be Harry Osborn.
Bro, no, I think it's exactly that. I think he's gonna end up seeing all of the same people that he just interacted with through the multiverse, but but it's gonna be weird seeing how he's not gonna be able to trust these people and still have to.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like one of his professors is definitely going to be, what's his name? Dr. Connors.
Yeah,
for sure. And he's just going to be stuck. Like,
it'd be wild. Like all his professors be like Dr. Connors.
They're evil. They're the horrible people.
Like, just
his professors suck.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Don't go to college, kid. I'm just kidding. No, but I think this is definitely going to go more grounded. I would love if we got Kingpin as obviously the Kingpin we have right now to be in the movies. But, like, not sure if they're going to do all that. I do know they're definitely going to bring in Kraven. There's no way they're not with all of the Kraven stuff they're about to make.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm curious to see how many other new... Because, you know, they do got a lot of Spider family people. Yeah. They got, like, Silk. They got, like, Spider-Woman. They got... Black Cat, they got Silver Sable. Like, it's mad people Miles they could bring in. Miles as well. They got mad people they could just drop in there. I feel like they should grow his supporting character list now.
That's true.
And maybe like people that are specific to him. You know what I mean?
You're right.
It's crazy.
It does bring up a question for me though, because I have been hearing a lot of things that people that obviously are in the mix of Marvel behind the scenes, they're saying that he's still going to be, if not the leader, one of the main leaders of the Avengers going forward. So how the hell is that going to happen if we don't know who he is?
I don't think it matters.
You don't think so?
Nah. Like people, like their explanation was that they will remember Spider-Man. So like Spider-Man was there, all these things. True. Like they'll probably just remember everything until he took his mask off, and when he put his mask back on, they remember that.
Wow, that's so like, true.
It's nutty, but yeah, it's crazy.
Damn,
and I also feel like eventually, I don't know, Doctor Strange will get hip to him. Like I feel eventually like they'll cross paths again, and he'll mention it like, bro, you put a spell out. And this happened, and Doctor Strange will be like, "Oh, all right, sure, I believe you. I do that often. I do that often." So like,
that's a little funny if Peter going to tell Doctor Strange, but don't tell his girlfriend.
Well, I feel like it'll be beneficial for him in the.
No, you're right.
Like in a situation,
mean,
you know what I mean?
I'm just judging Peter now based off of this because he should have told her. But it's fine. No,
we know why though. It was a selfless reason why he didn't say anything.
Spider-Man.
He wanted to keep her safe, you know.
And now he has the suit. I get it. Yeah. I'm just
the shiny
sad.
suit, like Diddy.
All right. I just want to see Zendaya again in Marvel.
Yeah, we will.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think we gonna see her?
I don't know.
He don't know nothing.
It would be dope if we do, but she a big star. Why would
That's
you
the
not?
only reason I feel like they might tease it.
Not?
But again, it's gonna be a lot of years from now, so it's like we gotta see.
I heard. So this is what I heard.
No, I did hear Spider-Man,
and we're going right into rumors. Yeah. So I did hear that they might start shooting that joint way sooner than we.
I heard this year.
Yeah, like end of the year, which is crazy. Because remember, one is Spider-Man every other year.
Every other year, yeah.
And that makes sense for it.
Damn,
we jumping right into the new trilogy next year.
Okay.
And I wouldn't be mad at that. I'm really
I take it. Especially because like they murdered that last movie, so at this point they're just gonna keep making more money.
Do you feel like they're gonna get a new director? just change the tone?
They got to.
Well,
yeah.
they say John Watts about to be in Fantastic Four mode.
Yeah, like
so.
I think literally his new thing is he's about to be the Fantastic Four person now. Like I don't think I heard that's his next movie that he's doing right now is Fantastic Four. So that shit really coming soon. I heard the script just got finished and stuff. But yeah, you just reminded me since we were talking about Spider-Man stuff. I know they haven't casted Miles, so I was wondering if you had anyone in mind
For Miles Morales?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the person I think could do it, and I seen people like, kind of low-key campaigning for him on Twitter a little bit, and I'm thinking, so from Blackish, Miles Brown, the youngest son.
That's not a bad one.
And like, they was campaigning for him to do it. He even kind of jumped in a little bit. It was like, yeah,
True.
I'm with it if they
And
want
he's
me, you know what I
obsessed with
mean?
Marvel stuff too.
Nah,
like,
right.
So
and they say
he might really do it justice.
And they say he's Afro-Latino, so like,
True.
that'll also be
representation.
way more realistic.
Good point.
You know what I mean?
Speaking of, that's like mine. I got two picks. Either Jarrell Jerome, who played Corey in When They See Us. If y'all haven't seen that, y'all should see that. It's like a Ava DuVernay series. That's amazing on Netflix. But if not Jarrell Jerome, I would say Justice Smith. You know Justice Smith? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was in Detective Pikachu and stuff. He's in a lot of movies. Yeah. And I just feel like he would. And with
that'd be an
emotion,
interesting take.
Me too.
I think so I feel like he definitely could hold it down. He's a good actor, so yeah.
Yeah, and he's honestly used to playing like high school type characters and stuff. Nah, he would kill that in his emotional range. Like, yeah, that'd be crazy. But whoever they picked, they better do it soon, because I gotta know.
Yeah.
Besides them, if you were to fan cast the Fantastic Four, who would your picks be?
All right.
Yeah.
Who I think should be on the Fantastic Four? I'm thinking John Krasinski.
Okay.
For Miss Fantastic. That's like everybody's choice, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to say Emily Blunt for Miss Fantastic.
Because,
you know, Seth Rogen for The Thing.
My picks are
And then, who else?
Yeah, because who else?
I don't know who else from, what's his name?
Johnny
Human
Storm.
Torch? Yeah, Johnny Storm.
Sorry, right? No, that's not Johnny Storm.
Yeah, Johnny Storm.
It is, right? Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to say Michael B. Jordan again, but no.
Don't you do that. And he's already in there. It's fine. It's fine.
No, I honestly don't know, bro. I don't know, man. They'll throw somebody in that joint. I really have no clue for that one.
It's because he wants to pick a black person. But he doesn't know who to pick. That's really what it is.
I know, man. All right, but yeah, that's what I'm picking. Who you picking, man?
All right, my pick's kind of crazy. Honestly, don't mind me. I'm going to go on my phone. I wrote this down. I need to remember specifically. Because my pick is just that good. Okay, ready, y'all? Steve Carell.
Okay.
As Mr. Fantastic.
You can do it.
Journey Smollett as Sue Storm.
Oh, bro.
I'm going crazy.
I don't know why you. I don't know why I was. I don't know why I thought you said the other Smollett.
And I'm like, bro, what? I can't do this. Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. You can't do that. Oh man, my bladder.
Bro, I'm like, what?
Like, no, that's not the pick I was
casting him in no movies.
I mean, they're gonna cast him in prison. I don't know. I don't know.
The Fantastic Four reenactment in prison.
No, the Fantastic, no more. Really, Jack Black though as the Thing.
Okay.
And Shameik Moore as Johnny Storm.
All right,
it's not bad, right?
That's not bad.
Right.
I'm forgetting about Shameik Moore.
Me too, a little bit.
Outside of the Spider-Verse stuff.
Well, I thought about it because I was remembering Wu-Tang, and I was just thinking of someone young that could play that type of like badass, like hothead kind of character.
Right.
Yeah. But I think but genuinely, Marvel, you should just probably do that. That'd be good.
I mean, he kind of already in the mix a little bit.
In the mix of Marvel,
I wonder if he's like going out for roles for Marvel stuff, or just kind of chilling because he's into the Spider-Verse.
Right.
Because I mean, Haley Steinfeld, she's Gwen and she's.
That's
Hawkeye
true, but they wanted her and went out like their way to get her type thing.
Okay.
We'll see. I would hope so because he should be in Marvel, to be honest.
Right.
He's also someone that could play Miles too. I won't lie, like because he
could. He's just a little old now.
Yeah, but he can look like a young kid. He don't look older.
Not true.
You know,
when I see Miles, I just think way younger, or at least somebody that looks way younger.
No, true. It's a good point.
You know what I mean?
While we're still on Marvel for a sec, what do you think about the concept of T'Challa being recasted or not?
At first, I wasn't really with it, but now the more like, people, it's a whole movement out there right now on social media. If you don't know, call, Recast T'Challa.
Wait, you weren't with it?
Justice for
I thought
T'Challa.
you were.
I don't think I was.
This guy's crazy. That's not true.
I don't think I was.
You were like,
But I mean,
you
even
wanted
if
it because of the King of the Dead story, though.
True, you're right. You know what?
I think you knew that. I think you knew that
You're
if
right.
they did it at first,
You're right.
it was
would have
wrong,
been weird.
though. That's what. Yeah.
Now I'm
but as
kind
a
of
fan,
like
you
super
wanted it.
like I'm super like yo. I really want them to.
Yes.
And I low key have a theory on how they should do it. Like I feel like now, you know, it's a little late to throw them in Black Panther 2.
Yeah, for sure. They
But
could do that.
They could they could shoot a crazy post credit scene, kind of introduce them a little bit. Like, who is that? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of throw a little thing out there. A character that's a little mysterious at the end of the joint, you know? And then he'll come back in Black Panther 3 as the King of the Dead.
Okay, that's a great idea, but they should wait to do that, or they should do like a little spin-off like special thing and introduce him or something. Because again, like if you have that whole movie being who is Black Panther, who's Black Panther, who's Black Panther, and it ends choosing someone.
It all depends on how they do that.
Well, I heard at the end they actually choose someone. They choose Shuri. Like even though that it's this whole the entire movie's plot is based on figuring out who that person's going to be.
Right.
But if it's ending with Shuri, even if she only lasts for one more movie, you at least got to give me another 20 minutes of Shuri literally as Black Panther. You know what I mean? You can't end the movie. She wasn't even Black Panther yet. She just gets the suit, and then the end is another human being coming to take the suit away.
Right.
You know?
I don't know, man. It's so much confusion with that movie, bro. I just want to see it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what's going on. It's so much. They flip flopping. One day it's gonna be M'Baku, another day it's Shuri. The other day we don't know who it's gonna be. So I don't know what. I don't know, man. Let's just give us the movie and we'll decide from there. Because I don't know, man.
He said at this point, just as pick out of a hat.
Bro, I trust Kevin Feige. I trust Ryan Coogler. So we gonna see what's going on.
Me too. I'm with you. Yeah, I do trust the vision regardless. I don't think they would mess it up knowing the impact it has and had. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
But
speaking of sequels, I seen recently online people were asking about who had the best trilogy in Marvel.
Oh, that's crazy.
Now these are the options they had. They said Iron Man, Spider-Man, Captain America, or Thor.
Jesus.
So out of those 4 or 5, no, is that 4? Yeah, that's 4.
Do you want to go first since you brought up the?
Yeah, I'll go first. So my pick for that would be Captain America, and I'm basing it on like, yo, who has the best movies out of their 3 movies? You know what I mean? And I don't mean like just all the way through, but like who has as far as the ratio of best movies that they have, you know? And I mean, like Captain America has Winter Soldier and Civil War.
2 and 3 are honestly some of the best Marvel movies they ever did. That's a really good point.
Yeah. I'm gonna stand on that one.
I'm a play devil's advocate because I might agree. I'm not all the way sold yet though, so we'll figure it out. The only way I would say another person would be Spider-Man, and only because I'm aware that the first 2 movies, honestly, I don't think are even close to how good Winter Soldier or Civil War are. Genuinely, I don't think so. But the concept that you needed the first movie to be what it was, you needed the second movie to be what it was, going from that to get us to No Way Home. Like if the first 2 movies honestly were even at the level of how good No Way Home was, I don't think it would affect us even 5% as much as the movie did. You know what I mean? Because it was the impact of him low-key being like hashtag Spider-Boy type shit. You know what I mean? Like people didn't really think he was Spider-Man like all the way. Right. And until this one, now you're like, oh nah, he's here. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know. Does what? It's almost like what's the criteria? Because the best trilogy, is it like which of the 3 movies are the like?
Well, yeah, you're right. Because that question was who has the best trilogy,
right?
So, I mean, Captain America, the First Avenger, isn't my favorite Marvel movie,
right? But that's okay.
Probably on the latter end of it. But the 2 sequels make that up to me.
I agree.
To the point where I'm gonna stand on my Captain America pick.
I agree. All right, I have an even better point to make this even more confusing for you. Do you think Spider-Man No Way Home is a better movie than Civil War and Winter Soldier?
Ooh. That's a heavy question, man.
I'm asking it.
Man, is Spider-Man No Way Home a better movie
than Civil War and not together enough, but like are they better than both? Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know, bro. See. The only reason I'll say that because No Way Home is kind of a cheat code. You're bringing all these. You're bringing all these characters in from these
That doesn't
different
take away from
genres.
it, though. That is,
no,
it
no,
is
no,
a
no,
cheat
no. I'm
code.
just saying it's a cheat code.
It is.
And I'm looking at Winter Soldier and Civil War. Civil War is a cheat code too, but Winter Soldier itself, that's pure. It's like a pure. You know what I mean?
He said it's pure.
It's pure.
A pure blood. I feel you though. I know. I get exactly what you're saying.
Like we don't know.
It wasn't
bro,
anything that
we didn't know
Right.
Bucky Barnes, bro.
There you go.
Who was this nigga?
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you're right. Like finding out about the Winter Soldier, I remember how big of an impact that was.
Bro,
like figuring out
we
that
literally
it was Bucky.
watched him kill Captain America's parents at the beginning of that movie,
you ain't
bro.
never lied. You
From
ain't
a
never
security
lied.
cam.
And then
that was crazy.
Oh man! And honestly, they did kind of the same thing with the lead up because when that happens, and then in Civil War, and they beat that man's ass.
Yeah.
So,
Bro, the way, bro,
that's a very
bro,
good point.
they
that you
beat the
made.
mess out of Iron Man in that movie, bro.
No.
They passed the shield
beat him,
around.
They beat him so bad that I like got nervous at times. It was a little
they
messed
passed
up.
the shield. Yo, he hit him. Bow.
He said, "Here, let me get another piece." No, it was actually pretty bad. It was pretty
Bro, that's
bad.
one of the that's an amazing fight
One of
scene.
the great fight scenes I've ever seen in my life. For
Somebody
sure.
getting jumped on screen. It's basically somebody
And
getting
that's
jumped
horrible
on
in real
film.
life, but give me superheroes to do
Yeah,
it. I'll watch
nah,
it.
facts. He
But,
got a gun on his hand. You know what I mean? Like he has a
Yeah,
gun
man,
built
really
into
did.
his hand. Fight back, bro. Fight back.
He's a gun in his hand. Fight back, bro. Fight back. That's so true. So true. But all right, I guess my stance, I will say, I'm not gonna lie. I might say Spider-Man only because of what I said. Like, I think the ending movie is so high compared to like. That shit is like the like a pyramid, like the AT&T logo. Like
Yeah.
it literally goes up and up and up. You know what I
Crescendo,
mean?
yeah.
And you can't do one without the other. They all need each other. And those three do for Captain America, right? But they both weren't as impactful as what No Way Home did.
True.
Like I think I'll always remember No Way Home more than I'll remember those movies, and they might be a better movie. Who knows?
Yeah.
But the impact was so high, and it was only because of the anticipation through the other movies. So
No, that's
I'm gonna
true.
go with Spider-Man.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, I respect that. I respect that.
Cool.
So now to switch gears, man, to jump from Marvel to DC.
Oh, dun, dun, dun.
So recently, Peacemaker had just came out on HBO Max, and the first 3 episodes are premiered. So I mean, I got a chance to watch the first episode. I know you got a chance to watch all 3. What's your thoughts on it?
I think it's fire, man. I really wasn't sure what I was gonna feel about not just the show in general, but what they were really. You know, DC gets confusing, so I don't really know what their plans are connecting things together. And honestly, I think that's a big part of what we all love about superhero shit. So it's like, I don't know. I was just nervous, and then watching it today, I was just like, damn, this is. I see even why it's on HBO. You know what I mean? Like it's so entertaining that I was just like, it almost made me feel like, damn, why did I forget how good one James Gunn is, and two how good anything he put on HBO is.
Right.
So and applaud to like John Cena because I did not expect for him to
Bro,
be
he
so
holding
good
it down,
as he is.
man.
Nah, he is.
I'm like, I seen the first episode and half of the second, and I'm down, bro. I'm with
Nah,
it.
I'm in it. Yeah,
I know
yeah.
people like, you know, it's DC, it's the stigma on it, and I know some people that was like, I don't give a fuck about this shit.
No,
Like,
for real, bro. I really did not care. I didn't even remember it came out today type of time. But like, nah, it's worth it.
No, it's
for
really
sure.
good, bro. Like everybody, like from what little bit I've seen so far, it's funny. They give you action.
Yep.
John Cena holding it down as the main character,
Right, man,
holding it
that is-
down as his own show. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
that's true.
And I
That's
don't
big.
know. I'm
That's
a
really
fan
big.
of John Cena, so like to see that, I'm excited for where he's gonna go next. But I'm just excited to see where they're gonna take this show to the end of it. You know what I mean?
It's funny that he said to see that because you can't see John Cena.
Right. That is true. It's just like a helmet and the red John running around the screen.
Yeah, he's like Bubble Boy.
Right.
Yeah.
But no,
But nah,
nah,
that
I
show's
really
amazing.
like Peacemaker so far, man. It's really dope from what
Nah,
I've
for
seen.
sure, for
Like,
sure.
And I'm excited for
next
more.
week. Yeah.
And you also heard James Gunn also said that he's also got another show coming with DC for HBO Max.
Is it a show or
He
movie?
didn't really go into he said it was a show specifically, but he didn't go into detail about what it's gonna be.
Ooh.
So I don't know. His whole thing to me, James Gunn, he likes to pick obscure characters.
He does.
So like, I have no clue where
But
they're
what
gonna go
other
here.
obscure character are they about to let him?
Go with?
Yeah,
I
for
don't know,
a show.
bro.
I'm
Because they
excited to
land.
find out.
Because I remember when he first went to DC and he said they asked him like, "Yo, bro, you can do whatever you want to do.
Right, yep.
Pick somebody. You can. That's what you can do. Whatever."
Honestly,
and like
they should let him
he
take over
picked Suicide
DC,
Squad.
but
Bro, it's funny that you mentioned that because I seen somewhere on the line somebody said that.
and he said no.
He said no because
Yeah, I know.
they said, "Look, he should do DC or Marvel." He just let him, you know what I mean? He
Yeah.
was like, "All due respect to both companies, I would not like that job."
Yeah, no, that's too
You know
much.
what I mean?
That's too much.
But I also seen somebody saying like before the whole scandal happened with Marvel that he was like Kevin Feige's right hand when it came to like this space and
it
cosmic
was.
stuff.
They were about
like,
to make him like the spaceman. Yeah, like literally.
Yeah. And it sucks that like I feel like that relationship didn't get 100% repaired in that aspect.
Yeah, not to
like
what it
he's
should have
back,
been.
but he's not like kind of like where he all the
Where
way
he
was
was.
before.
Yeah,
and
that's
it
a good
sucks
point.
because like his brain is crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. He should literally run all of space in Marvel.
Yeah,
Yes,
bro.
So
And I'm mad about that. But
too.
maybe things changed as well because I don't know if the Fox deal went through before that time.
good
Maybe
point.
that because obviously they said they're switching gears. Like My Time to Shine on Twitter was talking about things. Was it My Time to Shine or was it the other bull? I think it was the other bull, Professor Holt.
our sources.
Yeah. I wanted to say their names, give them credit. But
no, I was
like
just making jokes.
they were speaking on Nova. Somebody asked about Nova,
Facts.
and they said like, "Yo, like that was gonna come, but they got the X-Men, so that joint on the back burner now."
Yeah,
and
that's
I'm
too
not,
much material
I'm not
for
mad
that.
at that, but I wouldn't be mad at a Nova. Something Nova, man. That's one of my favorite characters. So I would love
It
to see
deserves
him.
a show so we can flush it out well.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
yeah, at least something. But I just know the budget will probably be crazy because it's a space-based character, so you got to show.
But now the
certain
more you
things.
say it, maybe they will give James Gunn Nova. That would make sense.
That would be lit.
That would. Especially
be
because it's
lit.
connected to the Guardians and everything.
Yeah, it would be dope if
for
they
sure.
introduce him in something. I was hoping for him to get introduced in at least the Marvels movie.
You know that he was supposed to be in Endgame?
I heard, yeah.
Like there apparently was a deleted scene or something of it. Yeah. Damn. One day though, we're gonna get him.
Yeah.
While we're on DC, I guess we talk about the potential turmoil that's happening with the Flash.
They're always in turmoil.
Yeah,
man.
that's facts. So we heard a rumor. It is alleged that it's going to be the plot of Flash, but apparently at the end of the movie, or not the end of the movie, but throughout the movie, they go back in time because it's the story of Flashpoint, if I know or not, where they go back in time to save Barry's mom. I don't know if they're doing the same exact thing.
Apparently, it's an interpretation of Flashpoint, so it's not
Is
one
do
to
you know if
one.
the mom part is still
I don't.
might
I'm
not
not
be
too sure.
anymore.
I'm assuming that probably will be because there has to be some type of catalyst for him to
Get
want to
him
go
even need to go back in time.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
agree.
yeah.
So we'll see.
But I don't know if because
Right.
if I don't know if anybody's seen a DC Flashpoint movie, the animated
It's
drawing.
one of the best Johns ever.
Amazing movie.
Ever.
But like it was a lot of ramifications for him going back in time.
Right.
How it low-key reset the whole DC universe.
And
I'm-
that's basically what they're doing.
yeah. But they're just making some interesting choices on what they're planning on doing.
They're not interested. They're rude. All right. Jesus. What did Zack Snyder do to y'all? Nothing. Nothing too bad. I think he helped out a lot.
Scarred them to their heart. Apparently, that's what it looks
Jesus.
like because
Yeah,
they're not.
it's kinda messed
They're
up.
not rocking with
Messing
nothing
with him
he
at all.
created at all.
Yeah. So basically, the rumor is that Flash is gonna go back in time to basically do so many things to where the events in Man of Steel never had to happen. So because the events in Man of Steel never had to happen, the events in Batman vs Superman never had to happen. So they never even met, which means Wonder Woman never met them. So the Justice League literally never existed. So by the end of the movie, there's a rumor that they're gonna make a new Justice League with the new Supergirl, new Batgirl. I'm sorry, new Supergirl. Michael Keaton is Batman. Who am I missing? Black Canary as Journey Smollett and Shazam, right?
Yeah,
Is that
Shazam.
it? Is that
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Is that all of them? Yeah. And I'm not mad because I get that you're putting all of the people that are about to be their new stars going forward. I think that's really cool. But it's like y'all are really just trying to erase y'all business with your movies. And it's like kind of weird.
Yeah, it's a weird situation. DC's always in a weird situation.
Yeah.
So like, man, I'm just here. We're gonna watch the movie. Hopefully the movie's good, and we'll see what happens from there.
Yeah, that's
but
right.
like, apparently right now they're filming the Batgirl movie. Mm-hmm. So like, it's little things coming out from there. Like we seen like that little, what was it, like a mural, and it was like Batman and Robin. So
Robin.
apparently we're getting a Robin. And a new,
and
possibly a new Batgirl.
I heard the rumors that it's Dylan O'Brien.
I heard that as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
from
I heard
Maze
that as
Runner,
well,
right?
yeah.
That I'm
not mad at that.
I'm
and
into
apparently,
it.
from what I'm hearing, that's the Batgirl movie will help set up a
It's setting
Nightwing
up
movie.
movie.
Yeah.
So that means he's definitely got to be in the movie. Not that person, but the role of Robin.
Right.
At least potentially, right?
Yeah. It's interesting, and it sucks because DC, they're just so all over the place with what they do.
know, man.
Like, I watch Titans, and the guy that plays Nightwing, I feel like he does a great job.
I'm not gonna lie, he could just be Nightwing.
He does a great job, but I don't feel like they're gonna use him in that way, and it sucks, bro. Because
and that's something that Marvel would do.
Yeah.
So,
but see, I don't know, man. DC just has no foresight, man. They don't be thinking the bigger picture because then it's like you have a Nightwing over here, but then you about to make a Nightwing movie with a whole different person.
Yeah, I don't.
It's like, bro, what is he, chopped liver, dog? Like, why?
Low-key.
They did it with the Flash too. It's like, bro, you got a Flash TV show now. You about to make Flash over here.
And to be honest, and the Flash from the TV show really come off like Flash. I'm not gonna lie.
I like him better than Ezra Miller.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm not really a fan of Ezra Miller's Flash, like the way he portrays the Flash. You know what I mean? Personally,
Why?
I just feel like he don't embody the character. To me,
Really?
like he don't really. He just comes off. I don't know. Just
What does he come off like? Because I'm intrigued.
Just,
Only
I don't know. I just don't like the way he. I just don't like how he portrays the character.
Is it too? What is it too much of, or not enough of? Is my question.
I don't want to say he's not. I feel like maybe I just don't like the goofiness that he shows. Cause Wally is.
But you don't
goofy.
think he's a little?
He is, but I don't
it's
like
Barry. It's Barry.
Oh, he's Barry. Okay.
But I'm saying that to say Barry Allen is kind of a corny guy.
Yeah,
like, he's a cheesy,
that's fine. But I just feel like the way Ezra portrays it, I don't like it. You know what I mean? I just don't like the way he acts as the character.
I think he's saying that because that video of him grabbing that person by the neck.
That's wild though. That's a whole other thing in itself. Because DC kind of just swept that under the rug.
Like they did with Cyborg, but now we have a new Justice. We're all right.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
DC's in shambles, but we gonna watch.
These are facts.
Peacemaker is good.
It's really good. It's so good, and the Batman's gonna be great.
The Batman is gonna be
things
amazing.
coming. They're gonna get it together.
So,
but I guess we'll figure it out and just see what is next to come for the next time we are all together. All right,
for sure.
Yeah. We just want to thank y'all for tuning in.
Yeah.
Hopefully y'all got some, I guess, good music and nerd info. You feel me?
For sure.
And my name is Cesar. And
my name is ZENN. And make sure you like and subscribe, to the channel. And make sure you follow us on all social media, and that'll be below in the description box there. And if you're listening on the podcast, make sure you subscribe. And make sure you tune in for episode 2 coming out soon. So thanks again. This was Listen 3000.
Boom.